Hello there, I'm Charmaine Renaud and I'm passionate about helping you master personal peace and natural health so that you can look after yourself and be the best you can be the woman you want to be and transform your life. Today I'm going to share with you a mindful meditation. Now this meditation is about releasing your personal stuck point. Because often in life we're out there busy doing lots of things, and our mind chatter controls who we become, controls our health, it controls what the outcomes are in our lives as well. So what I would like is to help you shift that stuck point, the stuck point that stops you from achieving, stops you from being happy, stops you from enjoying your life, because you do deserve the best. However, sometimes something has happened in the past, like some emotional upset or people have hurt you in whatever way. And they're the things that we've got to get past to be able to enjoy life. Because if we keep suppressing them, they die down. But when you're stressed and under pressure, they'll come back up again. And what is really good is to create a personal mantra, a mantra that's positive for you. And once you know that, you can use this meditation more effectively. But first of all, listen to it and re-listen to it if you wish to or need to or want to. And often listening to it on a daily basis can make a big change for your health, your wealth, and your attitude. So I'm just going to share with you a photo here now, and I'm going to go through that meditation for you to release that personal stuck point. So often we get to a stuck point in our life. We want to get past something or go to somewhere else and feel different, feel confident, but be able to get out there and do different things. But that stuck point stops us. It can be fear, it can be guilt, it can be what we keep telling ourselves in the past. Doesn't matter what it is, or it could be that, we've got mum or dad in our head saying, you can't do that or you shouldn't do that. Do you think you're good enough to do that? And that stuck point affects us. So today we've talked about a number of different things for each of you, and I would like you to pick one or two of those words, and we're going to work through that a little bit today. So first of all, make sure your feet are on the ground. You're comfortable, you're in a relaxed position, and I'm going to talk through this. So I will ask you to close your eyes, and the first thing we're going to do is take that deep breath, long and slow, and take the breath in through the nose and purse your lips and blow out, because often we're breathing, but we're very, very shallow breathers. Usually it's up in our chest. And as you're doing that, taking that breath in through the nose and purse your lips as if you're going to blow out a candle. Think about blowing out that candle. Get it long and slow to let it go. That's what I love to say, long and slow to let it go. And right now you might find that your shoulders are really tight. Just give them a little wiggle and relax and settle, because we're wanting to turn off that mind chatter. Turn off that tension of what's been happening at home, what's been happening at work, what's even happened getting here today, and our lives where that it is. Now, as you're taking that breath in and out, and as you blow out this time, just let the energy go through your shoulders and down into your fingers. And just let it relax a little bit more. Now, you know that stuck point that we were thinking about and talking about earlier, that whether it's the relationships, whether it's your work, whether it's even your own personality or confidence. Think of that, and as I say those words, where do you feel it in your body? Think about where you actually feel the tension, the stuck point. And work out in your head, out of 10, what would it be? Is it 10 being the worst it can be and 1 being nothing pretty well? It should be more than the 1 because it's a stuck point. Feel it, think about it. Maybe there's this tension, this tightness that you find really wound up in you. And even give that a value, or whether how big it is. It could even be big, or it could even be a colour. It doesn't matter. Just acknowledge it. And now we're going to move through and clear it. Take that breath. Go back to that point of where it was, and we're going to break it up into tiny, tiny pieces, like a fireworks. Break it up into tiny pieces. Taking that breath next time, and we're going to break it again into tiny, tiny, tiny pieces. And as you take that next breath, we're going to move it. We're going to shift it from, I'm going from the chest, because that's where a lot of things usually are, but we're going to push it down into our torso, into our hips. Why we're moving it is to keep it in those tiny pieces, but we're spreading it out, because as we make it smaller and thinner, it disappears. And taking another breath, breathing in, and as you breathe out, push it down through to your knees and into your feet. Just feel the tiny, tiny pieces and the tiny, tiny sensations of it as it spreads and thins out. And take another breath. And as you breathe in this time, we're going to bring it from our feet right back up to our hips and bring it around those hips. And taking another breath in, bringing it all the way up to our chest and back out through our arms. The next breath, we're going to bring it up and out through our neck and to our head and out. Now I'm just burping because I'm just clearing some of your stuff. Taking that breath, and this time let's go back to that starting point, that stuck point you had before. We're going to put a colour in there. And as we put that colour in there, we're going to make it bigger, spread it out wider and down into our hips. Taking that breath again, we're moving it down into our knees, spread it down into our knees, that colour. And another breath in and pushing down to your feet. Taking that breath, and we're going to bring that colour right the way back up to our hips. To the hips, and then up through the chest, around the head, and down over the arms. And consider that stuck point again, how it felt a few minutes ago. Out of 10, what you thought it was. And now, out of 10, what is it? The next thing we're going to do is imagine a sieve, and you're standing on that sieve. And that sieve is going to come up all the way through your whole body, all the way up through and up through to your head. Like we're sifting for gold. We're going to get any more big pieces out of your system. Bring it all the way up, bring it all the way up, and bring it all to the top and empty it out. Shake it, bring it all the way up. Any more lumps and bumps, we're going to get that. Now let's go back to that thought of the stuck point originally. And what is it out of 10? Taking that deep breath again,
Realize that you're safe to release that stuck point. You're safe to do your mantra that we talked about so that you can be confident, comfortable, and content in who you are and where you're going in life. One more deep breath. And blow out. Now when you're ready, just slowly open your eyes and come back to the room.
I hope you've enjoyed that. It was a presentation I did recently to help people be heard. And it was interesting hearing how their scale from 6 went down, right down to a 1. And I hope it's done the same for you. So I'm Charmaine Reno, wishing you a fantastic life. And if you need any more assistance, I'm here to help you. So take care, and I'll see you another time.